Go.
Okay. So today I'm going to start into the Greek family tree. In order to understand the Greek gods, we kind of have to understand where they come from. And so there's this long tradition in the family of gods of demanning your father. And it's very, very important to stories we'll tell later. So we have to start at the very, very beginning with Uranus and Gaia. So Uranus is the sky and Gaia is the earth, as everybody should know by now. Gaia is Mother Earth. And one day she goes to her eldest son, who is Kronos, and she goes, "Kronos, I'm sick of your dad." And Kronos goes, "Yeah, everybody's sick of that. I don't see the problem here." And she goes, No. You need to do something for me." And Kronos says, "Okay, like, of course, Mother, anything for you. What can I do?" So then Gaia goes, "Okay, you need to climb inside of me." And this is the part where we're all going to hear a bunch of vagina jokes, but we're not going to go there today. But yes, he climbs back inside his mother. So there is Kronos and his mother, and his mother goes, "Oh yeah, here's this fancy scythe I made you. When your father comes to make love to me, I want you to chop his dick off." And Kronos is like, are you sure you want me?" And she's like, yeah, don't miss anything. Testicles, everything. It's gotta go. I'm sick of them. And Kronos is like, "But, you want me to climb inside of you and cut Dad's dick off?" And she goes, "Yeah, what about this plan? Doesn't make sense." He's like, "I just need to be 100% sure what you're saying here, which is, you want me to climb inside of you and cut his dick off." And Guy's like, "Oh my god, do I need to ask one of your siblings do it?" And Kronos is like, no, we're cool. We're cool. I'm inside. I got the scythe. Gonna cut Dad's dick off." So then Uranus comes to make love to his wife, and just as he starts to do so, out pops Kronos with a scythe, and he proceeds to detesticle his father, and he takes these testicles and he throws them into the ocean, which is another story because I don't think that's proper testicle disposal, but this was the way he did it. He just chucked those things right in the ocean. When Kronos demanded his father, Kronos became the king of the gods. Kronos then married Rhea and had 5 children of his own. The most famous we know, of course, is Zeus and his brothers Poseidon and Hades, but Zeus also had 2 sisters who were Demeter and Hera, which all you are going to get really weirded out about because I can see a lot of people being like, actually, he married Hera? Yeah, we know. She was his sister and they married. Depending on what story you hear, Zeus was either the eldest or the youngest, because either he was the firstborn and hidden away, or he was the youngest born and replaced with a rock, because Kronos could not tell the difference between his children and rocks. Because Kronos had this nasty habit of eating his children. He was so terrified that because he had overthrown his father, that his children would overthrow him. Because that's a fear in this family. So he decided to eat his children. One of the children spared from this in some stories is Hera, who was whisked away to a magical island where she was raised by nymphs and prepared to be Zeus's bride. So apparently the nymphs knew what was up long before anybody else. And then eventually Rhea is really, really frustrated with Kronos eating all her babies, because, having a baby, it's a thing. You carry it for 9 months and then you have to push it out. It's not exactly like, poof, here's a baby, poof, here's a baby. No, not how this goes down. So finally, she gets fed up. And in one of the stories, she force feeds him mustard of some sorts, which causes him to vomit. And in another one, she just feeds him a rock until Zeus is old enough to show up and be like, "Hey buddy, throw out my siblings." In any case, for some reason, they force Kronos to vomit, and he proceeds to vomit up fully grown children. So like Poseidon and Hades and Demeter and sometimes Hera and sometimes Zeus were just like chilling in there, growing in their dad, and not in the testicle way this time. So eventually they forced their dad to vomit up all these fully grown children, which, like, we have to talk about some logistics. This guy's got like a snake mouth if he's vomiting fully grown children in one piece. Like, I've seen babies come out. I don't know how a full grown adult comes out. Point is, now there's like 5 of them and they are pissed. So, just as Kronos had done to his father, Zeus takes up his weapons and he dismembers his father into 1,000 tiny pieces, which he throws into the pits of Tartarus because, there's no such thing as overkill in this family. So now it leaves us with the 3 brothers and their 2 sisters, and this is the beginning